Despite a last-ditch effort to divide and conquer last night on Survivor Marquesas, Rob Mariano came up empty at the first tribal council to take place after the two tribes merged.
We're here! We're a team, all of us. There's a merge. No, there's a merge.
Oh, really?
We have so much to talk about.
Didn't you tell me that you were voting for Kathy, yes or no?
No.
Wow. No, you didn't.
I don't like to be lied to and then again and again and again. It irritates me. I will never vote you off, I promise.
John thinks I have an alliance with the team, and now she thinks I have an alliance with her. Dude, I've been lying this whole game.
Boston Rob, good morning.
Good morning.
Lying through the whole game, you got that right.
Absolutely.
So was it your strategy going in, or when you got to the island, did you realize you had to do something and that seemed like the logical thing to do?
Well, at that point in the game, you know, the odds were really against us, and the three that originally came over from Marquesas, myself, Sean, and Vesepia, had our backs against the wall. So we had to do something, and I was just trying to push people's buttons and stir up whatever I could.
So if lying was your strategy, why at Tribal Council did you admit to it? Did you say, yeah, I was lying?
Well, I think being out in the open about it is one thing, and yeah, I did lie about it. And at that point, I really knew that my time was up. I could feel it, so I figured it was time to come clean.
So now that you're back, you stand by your story? Zoe was lying?
Oh, without a doubt, in my opinion.
Well, we did some checking, and Zoe was lying. You were right. So in this case, you weren't lying.
That's right.
Yeah, she was not telling the truth. But as a whole, was it hard to keep track of the lies that you were telling?
No, I mean, it was at times you get caught up, you know, and you'd have to take a step back and just keep your mouth shut. But I think for the most part, I pretty much knew what I was doing.
All right, tell me about the challenges. That first challenge last night where you thought you were going on some big, long trek in the mountain, right?
Right.
And you showed up, and what did they have before you but pizza and Coors Light?
Right.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic.
I bet you were. You were quick to bond with Kathy at this moment.
Right.
Why?
Because right here, you see, Kathy came to the merge, the tribal meeting there, and her and I were both underdogs, so I figured what better way than to team up with somebody who's in the same situation as myself.
And you were duplicitous and manipulative through the whole conversation with her, too. Right?
We're just playing a game. That's the biggest thing you really need to understand. You know, this is a game. If I was this cruel in real life, then I'd have some serious problems.
So when your parents see this, they don't say, oh, that's the Rob we know and love.
Well, you know, they know how I am. They brought me up, they raised me right, and like I said, I was playing a game out there.
All right, tell me about the immunity challenge. You got a little cocky there, didn't you? Splashing that water.
Without a doubt. Jeff actually provoked me to do it.
He provoked you?
Oh, without a doubt, he did.
Oh, go ahead, blame Jeff.
We were having such a good time out there, and I felt really confident on my feet. I've been around boats my whole life. I really didn't think I was going to fall in. So he said, you feel so confident. I was running my mouth the whole time. Reach down and try to splash Tammy.
Yeah.
So I did, and that was it.
If Kathy had not won immunity, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You met your match with John.
Yeah, John got me.
You guys went at it.
Yeah, we did, and I really appreciated that spirit of that game from him.
Appreciated how he sort of riled you up?
Well, yeah, you know, he was playing, and John made deals, and pretty much whatever he told me, I'd do the exact opposite. You know? I mean, John was pretty much offering me a spot in the final 7, and my whole thinking was, who is he to offer me a spot? And he did have the numbers, true, but in the long run, it didn't matter to me if I finished in 9th place, 3rd place, or 2nd place. I was there to win, and I was going to do everything I could to win.
All right, I want to ask you about Sean and, of course, Sarah.
Okay.
And lots of other things, too. So we'll bring him back in just a few minutes, and we'll see you then, all right?
All righty.
We'll be back right after this.
As we come back at 8:30, it's time to check our weekly Survivor scorecard. Last night on Survivor Marquesas, 2 tribes became 1. In all, 10 people merged, but now there are only 9. Members of the newly formed Saliantu tribe, Kathy, Nela, Pascal, John, Robert, Sean, Tammy, Vesepia, and Zoe, ended the run of Rob Mariano. Rob, it was a wicked hard night.
It was definitely difficult, that last one.
By the way, you guys made up the name of Soliantu.
Yes, that's correct.
What was it, the sacred allegiance to the sun?
Right.
Means nothing.
Means nothing.
No, absolutely nothing. We had a couple too many beers that night.
Did they really cut you off after a while on the beers?
Yes.
Really?
You
Yes.
had 22?
I think we drank a lot. I lost count, but at one point they said, that's enough, go to bed.
Hey, talk to me about one guy. First of all, Jane and I think Mark agreed, that you were easily the best character
We loved you.
on the program. I mean, you were the best character. Even
Thank
when
you.
we hated you, you were the best character.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay? Now, right in the running there is Sean.
Right.
Now, you and Sean had kind of a bond, okay? He's been called in this program everything from a sluggard to an angry man to a knucklehead to an idiot. What is the deal on Sean?
I think personally, Sean is a great guy. I really do.
But?
But nothing, no buts. He's not lazy or angry. He's a teacher. I mean, to be a teacher.
So he's a good guy.
He is definitely a good guy, and he's very funny.
Because you're the only one that's come on to say that since we started
Well,
this.
Sean and I connected from the first day, and we never really had a spoken alliance, but we kind of had a little unspoken one. And Sean remained loyal throughout the course of the time that I was there with him.
What about Sarah?
Sarah, same thing, without a doubt.
You were using Sarah. Now, come on, Rob.
Nice smile.
Sarah and I both made an alliance from the first day, and I wouldn't have voted her out for anything. I really wouldn't
That's
have.
not what you said to the cameras behind the scenes.
Well, all right, you got me.
What did you do right on the show? What did you do wrong?
I think I played my way and my game, and it was a game, and I did it the way I wanted to. I lied, I was deceitful about it, but I did it out in the open. And for me, that's the way I wanted to play the game. But I think in the end, that's what probably got me booted.
Did you pattern yourself after anybody like Richard Hatch, say?
No, to tell you the truth, I watched some of the other previous ones, but I kind of just went with the flow and tried to swing it, and was brutally honest at times.
Okay, let's be brutally honest.
Yes.
Garcia-Parra or Jeter?
Garcia-Parra.
Come on. Williams or Martinez?
Stop it. I got to spend a couple more days in New York here. They're going to have a
Messina or
target on my
Pedro?
head.
Come on.
There's no doubt this is the year.
Oh, give me a break.
I'm
will
telling
you
you,
gotta
this
be
is
kidding
it.
me.
They've
This
been
is
saying
it.
that
You
since
guys you won't get within
1918.
10. You won't get within 10 games.
Okay, you guys stole Ruth. This is our year.
Stolen. You guys wanted to finance the play. You gave him to him. I mean, this poor guy, he's suffering. I mean, look, he knows about Survivor, but baseball,
Because the Yankees are playing the Red Sox this weekend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I know where that's going.
Dad, get the fire going.
We'll give you this one. The Bruins are better than the Rangers. How's
No
that?
doubt, no doubt
Well,
about
that's
it.
easy, yeah.
And the Patriots won the Super Bowl.
That's right.
There you go.
And the Red Sox are still better than the Mutts.
Who's digging themselves a hole now?
Rob, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Buster,
Thank you.
Rob.
Thank you very much.
Rob, can I have the hat? Because you're not going to wear it.